guys, we're back in the shop to work on the second gen. We reached out to our boys at DAP and we ended up not sending the injectors out. I sent the injectors out not so long ago and they did a refresh on them and they seem to think that they're probably fine, which I would agree with because I only have probably like maybe 1,000 miles since they've been refreshed. But they did hook us up with some fresh copper washers and O-rings for the injectors and connecting tubes. So I'm gonna refresh these injectors and then get them thrown in the truck and hopefully that fixes our misfire. And Hurricane is also filling up our AC system because he's the HVAC guy. All right, we've got the injectors and connecting tubes refreshed and ready to go back in. Not gonna lie, didn't really notice much of a difference between the copper washers like I thought I would. They seem to be about the same thickness, but keep in mind the BD ones are crushed right now and the DAP ones are not. But I remember when the BD ones were new that they were taller than the DAP ones right now. So I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully it takes care of my issue. Really the only difference I noticed was the BD ones had a larger OD than the DAP ones. So that's really the only difference I noticed. But let's get them stabbed back in and see what we get. Alrighty, fellas, we got everything back together. We got the injectors in with the fresh copper washers, the O-rings, and O-rings on the connector tubes. Everything went together smoothly, as always. We even threw the front bumper on, and we also threw the stocks on it, as you see, because it does not fit on the trailer with the 22x12s on it, so we had to throw the stocks back on it. But we're about to start the truck up. Hopefully everything's good with it and does not misfire anymore. But like I said, even if it does misfire, it's going on the trailer. Probably gonna start it, let it warm up because it only misses at an operating temp. And then if it still misfires, we're gonna play the Quadzilla a little bit, see if we can figure it out. But either way, I'm gonna take it down the road, see how it acts, and then just throw it on the trailer and start packing, get everything loaded up and ready to hit the road. But we just gotta throw the battery on. I'm gonna have Hurricane bleed the lines while I start it, and hopefully all is good with it. Cross your fingers, guys. All right, we got the lines bled. Let's see if she'll crack off. It almost started last time. She should fire now. Come on, second gen. Come on, second gen. There you are. Oil pressure is good. Idling good. See how we look out there. Got any leaks? Second gen's running good. We have no leaks at all. It's sounding good. Now I'm just gonna let it warm up. And guys, let's just hope that it's fixed. No more misfire. Gosh, I missed that sound. Hurricane's finishing up our brand new AC system, and man, this thing is cold. Boys, we pretty much have a brand new second gen on our hands right now. We've got the AC all charged up. Everything's looking good so far. I think I'm gonna go take it down the road, let it get warmed up, then we'll come back and see how it is. I don't know if I feel like some power steering pump whine, but I feel something.
Yeah.
Running good so far. Not feeling anything. It's felt a very alarming, like, humming feeling in the wheel. I don't know what it was. I was turning that. I know one thing. I can really feel a difference in the turbo spool of this new cam. I don't know if it's because the air's a lot cooler, but it feels like it's spooling a lot better than it did before. Turn around up here.
Yeah.
Man, I missed that lockup. Nothing quite like the lockup.
I'm videoing. It feels like we're in an earthquake. This road is the roughest road.
Definitely some power steering pump line or something.
Are we up to 10th yet?
Not yet. Almost.
All right.
I'm just gonna kind of like get into it a little bit. Nothing crazy, just see how it acts.
I think it's run pretty good.
Well,
Yeah,
we just pulled back into the house, and this brake caliper is stuck, so we're smoking pretty good out of the brake right now. Good thing we're not driving it. But on the one pull I did, to me it felt like it was breaking up a little bit. Hurricane said he didn't notice it, but I don't know. Didn't really get much data from that, so we'll just see. Might just call it good, load it up, and we'll figure it out down in OKC. But got a freaking caliper stuck now. The real test is Hurricane. Go out and video the exhaust. Let's see if it's still misfiring. See if I can get my grandpa to look. I think he's disappointed. And we've made it back into the garage. everything went pretty well with the test drive, other than our stinking caliper locking up on us, which I don't know if it just needs to be used or what. I just jacked the front end up and you can spin the wheel just fine. Everything's working good with it. It's just, for some reason, stuck on us. And I just was in there messing with the brakes not too long ago. So I'm not really sure what happened there. Might just need to drive it or have to put a caliper on it down in Oklahoma. I don't really know. Everything's looking good up here. We have a small oil leak going on with our breather hoses where they meet the valve cover. I need to figure that out, I guess, but not super worried about it right now. No coolant leaks, which is good. As you saw, didn't really notice it breaking up on the road, but it did break up a little bit, like just sitting here free revving it like it was. So I'm not sure if maybe that's just the nature of it. I just didn't notice it before because I never really would rev it up like that before. So perhaps it just is normal, but it didn't do it as bad. I will say that it definitely was a lot more tame than it was before. But we're about to take her over and load it up on the trailer. Let me know what you guys think about running the straps through the wheels or over the axle. I've always gone over the axle, but we might do through the wheels this time. Don't really know yet. We'll figure that out when we get it on the trailer. Overall, successful engine rebuild. As I said, in the truck, you can really feel the turbo coming to life quicker with that new cam. Not really sure if it's just because the air is cool right now, but to me, it felt like it was coming to life quicker. And I also haven't drove it in a while. It's definitely running good. I'm excited to see how it does once we get it down to Oklahoma and everything worked out with it. Like I said, we're gonna take it over and load it on the trailer. But can't thank you guys enough for all of the help, the comments on this thing. It's been like over a year since we've actually drove it. Can't thank Hurricane enough for all the help. Overall successful engine rebuild, I guess, and for letting me use his garage. I think he's happy to finally have his garage back. But you might have to buy something to hold the concrete down now.
I'll buy me another second gen, just park here.
Just to park here
Yeah.
and leak oil. All right, I'll meet you guys over at the trailer. And just like that, we got the truck all loaded up and ready to go. I know what you're thinking. We're pulling it down there with a Ford, and I'm not proud of it, but that's what we got. Everything's looking good. Got it all strapped down. I made sure to do the old, that ain't going anywhere with the straps, so we know it's good. I'd say it's about D minor, so it's golden. Like I said, we had to put the stocks on it to fit between the fenders, so I have the ignites in the bed of the truck wrapped up nicely, so those should be good like that. We're gonna put some parts and other stuff in the bed, some other tools I got, stuff like that. But we got it all loaded up and ready to head down to Oklahoma City. So that's gonna do it for this video. Just a quick video, putting the injectors in, taking it for a test spin, see how it does. Unfortunately, I'm gonna need to address my brake situation now, but it is what it is. Guys, I'm just glad the truck's on the trailer and we're bringing it down to Oklahoma City and I can work on it more down there. We're gonna take off in the morning. I'll catch you then, but thank you guys for tuning in and I'll see you in the next video.